Welcome back, my students. Let's continue with activity in 3, page number 17, Charlotte's response to Antonio. Why look you, how you storm, oh God! You were storming, you were so angry, and you were shouting and yelling. I will be friends with you and have your love. Forget the shins that you have stained me with. I can be friends with you. I can give you my love and have your love. I'll forget how you have insulted me, fine. Supply your present wants. Right now, whatever money you want, I'll give it to you. I'll take no joy of nuisance, will not take any interest from you. Of monies, and you will not hear me. This is kind of offer, and this is I will offer to you. Bassanio, this were kindness. Wow, that is kind. Shiloh, this kindness will I show. This kindness I'll show you. Go with me to a notary. Come to a solicitor, a lawyer who takes care of deeds. Seal me there, your single bond. Seal a bond there. Let me make you sign a bond if you seal a bond. And in a very sport and out of fun, out of jest, if you repay me not on such a day, if you do not repay the amount to me on a particular day, at a particular place, such sums or sums, so and so sums that you have to repay to me, expressed in the condition, whatever conditions I'll lay down, let the forfeit, let the penalty be nominated for, let the penalty for you will be an equal pound of your fair flesh to be cut off and taken in which part and what part of your body pleases me. If you let's see Antonio, out of fun, let's go and sign a bond. Out of fun, very just. He's trapping Antonio, most killing. If you fail to repay the amount to me, I'll extract a pound of your flesh from whichever part of your body I desire. Antonio, content, happy, in faith, I'll seal you such a bond. And say there is much kindness in the Jew, I'll seal the bond and I'll say, Jew has got a kind heart. Bassanio, you shall not seal to such a bond for me. Do not do that, Antonio. I'll rather dwell in my necessity. I'll rather survive and live in my necessities. But I'll not let you sign such a bond. Antonio, why fear on man? I'm not forfeit it. I'm not going to fail to pay him the bond back, pay him the money back. I'm sorry, not bond back. Pay him the money back. Too much of bond is going on. I've been reminded of James Bond, you know. Okay. Within these 2 months, that's a month before this bond expires. Within these 2 months, you'll get your money back. I do expect within these 2 months, return of thrice 3 times the value of this bond. Whatever you are paying me as a loan, I think thrice the amount of that I'll be getting in 3 months. My ships are going to come back. Antonio, oh, Father Abraham, told you, father of the biblical religions, what these Christians are, whose own heart dealings teaches them suspect the thoughts of others. These Christians are so paranoid, they suffer from paranoia. They do nonsense among themselves and they think everybody is nonsense too. They contrive, they conspire against each other and they think everybody is indulging in conspiracy. Pray you tell me this. If he should break this day, what should I gain by the exaction of the forfeiture? If he fails to pay the money to me, what will I gain by the pound of his flesh? A pound of man's flesh taken from a man is not so estimable profitable neither. A man's flesh taken from a man, or meat of a man, is not profitable and not earning money. A flesh of mutton is very profitable. Flesh of beef is very profitable. Flesh of goat is very profitable. Human flesh, wasted, no use. I said to buy this favor, I extend this friendship, and he will take it. He's a funny man, you know. Therefore, you see in all the Rochelle Village dramas, good actors they have played Shylock. See, who's playing Shylock here? Robert De Niro. Right? Laurence Olivier. In Capitol Theatre, my uncle, Bertie Silva, one of the best actors in Shakespearean dramas. I played Bassanio. He played Shylock. Nasiruddin Shah played Shylock. Alright, so all good actors they play Shylock. Bertie Silva played Shylock. Bertie Silva, go to YouTube, click Bertie Silva, you'll get to see the videos about my uncle. Great Shakespearean artist. So you can imagine. Victor Banerjee played Shylock. Now, if you take it, fine. If you sign the bond, fine. Otherwise, adios, goodbye. And for my love, I pray you wrong me not. And I love you so much, he doesn't love him at all. Here you know. I love you so much, Antonio, I hope you do not do any injustice towards me. Yes, Shylock, I'll seal unto this bond. I'll sign the bond. Shylock. Then meet me forthwith at the notary's. Then come on, let's go to the solicitor. Give him direction for this merry bond. I'll instruct him how to prepare this funny bond that will make us merry and smile. Lovely bond, you know. I'll take your flesh. And I'll go and purse the ducat straight. I'll go and take the money from Cuba. See to my house kept in the fearful guard. Then I'll go and see my house, which is under the fearful watch. My daughter is very scared to be alone in the house, although she was not. Of an untried name, and she is very careless. And this house is also being taken care of by this servant of mine, Lancelot. Lancelot the Beau. People say Lancelot, but as per Shakespearean pronunciation, it is Lancelot. Okay? And presently I'll be with you, and then I'll be with you. Exit Shiloh. Antonio, hi thee, gentle Jew. The Hebrew will turn Christian, he grows kind. I think these Jews become gentle and become Christian. Jews are cruel-hearted. Very soon he'll become a Christian because it's growing kinder. Bassanio, I like not fair terms and a villain's minds. I do not like when a person who we know has got a villainous mind is talking about kindness and justice. I think something is wrong. Antonio, come on. In this there can be no dismay. Cannot be any disappointment in this situation. My ships come home a month before the day. My ships are going to come here a month before the day when I have to pay him the money. On this note, the scene comes to an end. Your home quiz question number 1, 2, 3. Answers will be provided. So, video, goodbye, sayonara. Welcome back, my students. So, now we'll be doing Act 2, Scene 1, where we'll come across Prince of Morocco. Now, and then of Act 1, Scene 2, Portia says that he's got a complexion of a devil. So, we already know he's a dark-colored person because he's Prince of Morocco. Morocco is not his name, he's the prince. Morocco is a place, it's a North African country. The Prince of Morocco was an egoist. He only spoke highly about himself. He loved to speak about himself. When a person speaks always highly, he's got a high opinion about himself and always speaks about himself, that kind of person is known as egoist. Alright, so the scene takes place at a room in Portia's house in Belmont. And let's get ourselves introduced to Prince of Morocco. So Prince of Morocco speaks. Mislike me not for my complexion. Portia, do not dislike me because I am a dark-colored person. The shadow livery of the burnished sun. This dark color is a shadow, dark livery, uniform of the burning sun. Because I stay in Africa, sun is very close there. Sun is not close, it's an equatorial place, it's a very heaty place. Sun always blazes there. To whom I am a neighbor to the sun. Sun is so close, it seems sun is very close to my country, and therefore I am always roasted, and therefore I am dark. And near bread, I was born and brought up at that place. Bring me the fairest creature northward brown. Bring me the fairest creature northward born. Bring me a creature from the northern hemisphere of the earth where sun rays hardly reaches. Where Phoebus' spire. Phoebus was the name of the sun god. जैसे हिंदी में बोलता है सूर्यदेव, Phoebus, sun god, classical Greek mythology. Where the sun rays hardly reaches, bring me a creature from the northern hemisphere. And let us make an incision for our love. And let us cut ourselves, make an incision for your love. To prove whose blood is reddest, his or mine. To prove whose blood is redder, more red in color. They believe in an era, person who's passionate, person who's lovable, his blood has to be very red in color. I think everybody's blood is red for that matter, but that was the belief. So let us make a cut in our forearms or wherever. Let's see whose blood is redder for you. Whose blood is redder for you? Who loves you more? That person who's fair for not or me? Okay. Phoebus' fire cast caused icicles, and he said, bring me a creature from the northern hemisphere. The sun rays hardly reaches to melt the ice. And bring me, let's see. I tell you, lady, this aspect of mine, this dark color of mine, hath feared the valiant, hath scared the bravest of the person in the world. By my love I swear, the best regarded virgins of our clime, the best beautiful looking maidens of my country, they have loved my complexion too. I would not change this hue, I will not change this color, except to steal your thoughts, my gentle queen. I'm not going to change my color, I'm not going to change it, except to win over your love. Because he's trying to profess his love for Portia. Portia, in terms of choice, I'm not solely led. I'm not being led by my own will, talking about choice. I'm bound by my father's will. By nice direction of a maiden's size. I'm not being led, solely led by the nice direction of a maiden's size. I cannot choose a person who I like. I have to choose a person who chooses me in terms of the lottery of the casket. Besides the lottery of my destiny, bars me means stops me, forbids me from the right of voluntary choosing. Because of the lottery of the casket devised by my father, I do not have the right to choose voluntarily. So I am totally limited, restricted in this matter. But if my father had not scanded me, if my father had not restricted me, and hedged me and bounded me, limited me by his intellect, to yield myself his wife, who wins me that means, I told you. So my father had restricted me completely, he has totally restricted me in terms of choosing a husband. I'll have to choose a person by the mythology of the casket. Your silver-renowned prince then stood as fair as any come I have looked on yet for my affection. If I would not have been barred by my father's device of the castor lottery, then you stood a fair chance of winning my affections like any other suitors. Prince of Morocco. Even for that I thank you. Thank you for considering me. Thank you so much. Therefore I pray you lead me to the caskets. Take me to the place where the caskets are. To try my fortune, I want to try my luck. By this scimitar. Scimitar. Scimitar means a sword like this. A bended kind of sickle on top. It's a sword used by the warriors those days. I swear upon my sword that slew the Sophie, that killed the Sultan and a Persian prince, that won 3 battles of Sultan Solomon. I've killed these people. I will overstep the sternest eyes that look. For your love, I can look towards the bravest of the eyes in the world. Outbreak the heart most daring on the earth. I can defeat the bravest of the warriors on the earth. Pluck the young sucking cubs from the she-bear. I can go to a female bear and take out and bring and extract the sucking of the milk drinking cubs from her. I can do that. I am not scared of the wrath of the bear. He's saying that he's got so much of courage, he can go and take the sucking cubs of a she-bear just to wait for she has love. Young of the lion when he roars for prey, I can go and tease the lion who has been roaring for prey, a hungry lion. I can go and tease a hungry lion to win the lady, but alas the while. I can do all these things to win you, but oh God, my destiny. I have to depend upon my destiny, not courage. I cannot show you my skill, my warrior skill to win you, but I have to depend upon the destiny that God is going to bestow upon me by the means of the caskets. Now I give you an example of Alcides and Lysias. Alcides was another name of Hercules because he was the son of Alcestis. Lysias was his servant. He says that if Hercules has to play a game of dice, like Ludo, then Lysias can win. Lysias can actually win. This greater throw can come out from the hand of a weaker person. So destiny is like that. Destiny does not always give credit to the deserving person. If Hercules and Lysias play at dice, which is the better man, the greater throw, may turn my fortune from the weaker hand. The best throw can come out from the hand of the weaker hand, and so Lysias can win in a game of dice against Hercules. So is Alcides beaten by his page? So what will you say? Hercules got defeated by Lysias, his page, his servant? And so may I, blind fortune leading me, and me too, same condition. My fortune is blind. Fortune, destiny is blind. Destiny can smile upon anybody. Destiny can shower blessings upon anybody. You never know. Miss that which one more man may attain, and die with grieving. I might miss my luck of winning you. An unworthy man who is maybe less worthy than me, he can win you, and I can die by grieving. I can mourn myself for not being your husband for life. Portia, you must take your chance. You have to take your chance. And either not attempt to choose at all. And be careful. Do not choose at all. Because there are some conditions. Or swear before you choose. Because before choosing the casket, you have to take an oath. If you make the wrong choice, if you choose wrong, never to speak to a lady afterward in way of marriage. You can never interact with a woman in terms of marriage. You cannot propose a woman in terms of marriage. You cannot woo a woman in terms of marriage again. So be careful. Therefore, be advised. I'm counseling you, giving you some good counsel. Morocco, Prince of Morocco, Ra. Now will not come, bring me unto my chance. I will not do so. Let me take my chance. Take me to the casket arena. Portia, first forward to the temple. First you have to go to the temple, and after dinner, your hazard shall be made. After dinner, you will have to be risking your destiny. Hazard means risk. Morocco, good fortune then, alright. Wish me good luck to make me blessed or cursed among men. Either I will be blessed among men or I will be cursed. So scene 1 ends here. Questions will be provided. Homework. Question number 1, 2, 3. All the best. God bless you.